What's going on, you guys? If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure to click on that subscribe button and give us a video a like. If I could get that gold thumb button, I'm gonna give some loot crates away. I don't want them anymore, and so all that stuff, yeah. But anyway, was working at a nursing home, and I just think quit Tuesday over poor management. I mean, it really poor management. I'd say to have to top Hardee's would have to top that. But you know, still like Hardee's breakfast though. Don't know why, but still good. But so going to this place right here, and they're hooking me up with a factory job. It's 20 minutes away from my house. Can't complain. So, but yeah, I'm on my way there now. So, yeah. But as of PlayStation, I will be streaming on Twitch. My recent video, I will have it down in the description of this video. I know far as weekends and stuff, I do stream. I know this week I have streamed, and I don't know what this coming week holds up. So other than that, I couldn't tell you. But for all the haters, man, it's New Year, start fresh. So yeah, I ain't got nothing against you guys or anything like that, but if you still holding grudge, man, it's a new year, start fresh. So, but as for me, I'm trying to start fresh. I know you guys are trying to start fresh this year, and you know, I got goals set for this year. Bring more for you guys and a better opportunity for myself, and you know, help my family as much as I can. But I'm trying my best to, you know, with YouTube and this YouTube creator studio class, whatever you want to call it. I did take that, and honestly, YouTube ain't gonna like what I have to say, or Google, or whoever's running YouTube, which would be Google. But my honest opinion with that is where you have to have like 1,000, 10,000, a certain amount of subscribers to. I know you have to have 10,000 for a community page. I know you have to have 1,000 for I think it's get your first paycheck. And now for advertisements, I think it's like 2,000 or something. Which honestly, I think that's utter. I don't know what YouTube's intentions are, but for me, for having almost 12 years of business and marketing experience, this has to absolutely downgrade on business marketing. It's pretty much just what they're setting up is for their advertisements. I guess since like TV or whatever, it's come to a point to where you have whatever you have set your channel up as from gaming, YouTube or daily vlogs, or I mean it's whatever. You have to take a test, and in that test category there are some ridiculous questions, and they give you a practice test, and then they give you a test. There's about 15 questions on that test, or probably 20. I know mine was 15, but for what they asked for, it's absolutely redundant because it doesn't qualify of the stuff that you had went over. And for me, I like to study. So, and I study. it doesn't add up whatsoever. It just doesn't make any sense. And Boogie can agree with me on this, because you might see him rant about it and say what he's got to say, but honestly, it comes down to a point where he is right. I agree with him 100%. He's right. And not only it makes it harder on smaller channels, but bigger channels. And I know if you guys on PlayStation are watching or whatever, well, Liquid Lola has even went over this. She has went over this, and honestly, she is right at some points. But Boogie pretty much, Boogie 299 or 2988, pretty much tells you of what exactly goes on, and he is right. And I've been hearing from people on PlayStation, Twitter, Facebook of, oh, well, Winter's flagged for a copyright. Which, no, I wasn't flagged for a copyright. But I will apologize to Fox, because for what I done, and they did take down the video, and YouTube hasn't sent me anything for a strike. So, therefore, it looks bad on their end. And I know Fox had got bought out by Disney. So the email that I got sent was completely utter ridiculous, because Disney had bought Fox for $5.24 million because they wanted the rights to Marvel. They wanted all the Spider-Man stuff, the Fantastic Four, the Hulk, Deadpool. They promised to leave Deadpool alone because it's more for adults. They own Avatar, The Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad, and if I'm not mistaken, they own the Cleveland Show. So it's, you know, that's the thing. They do not own Fox Sports. Fox still owns sports, and they still own Fox News until, I think it's a 2-year contract until Disney gets them. Now, Disney actually owns ABC, ABC Family. They own the History Channel, ESPN, and the list can go on. You guys can even go on Wikipedia and look up this. So, if you're saying, oh, well, Disney's trying to ruin everything, actually, Disney's not. Disney's monopolizing smaller business pretty much the same way that Comcast, Verizon, AT&T, and all that. Now, where I live at, they had bought Appalachian Cable. Comcast had bought it. So Comcast got bought out by Xfinity, or they bought Xfinity. I don't know how well exactly. Well, I do know NBC owns Xfinity. I do know that. So for that being said, that pretty much tells you what's going on. And the governor was Bob Goodlatte had sent me an email stating that, and I will show you the guys, but he had stated saying that AT&T had bought everything up in Virginia, which, not where I live at. That would have to do with CenturyLink. Now, back then, they were bought out by CenturyLink. Now, AT&T, I know, some Richmond and Virginia Beach and Roanoke, but CenturyLink, I do know it has ties in Roanoke as well as Comcast. Comcast has the whole entire Rockbridge County because of Appalachian Cable. Now, I couldn't tell you anymore, but for whatever reason the FCC is doing, they partnered up with Facebook, Google, YouTube, but I do know Twitch is going against what they done with net neutrality. That's why all the YouTube videos, when you're streaming on YouTube, they are extremely laggy. And here I'm getting the blame for it from a friend, which is it's not even true. And you guys already know who should that be, but I'm not stating names because I don't want no drama brought in between, because I know how people are. So, if you guys want some facts, I can give them to you. All you gotta do is comment, leave a comment, and I'll be more than gladly to upload a video showing you guys. Now, Tim Kaine had emailed me along with Bob Goodlatte stating that they wanted to go against net neutrality, or safe net neutrality, excuse me. If you guys don't know what net neutrality is, it's where they have everything on fast broadband. Now the FCC, Ajit Pai, is wanting to put everything on ISP. That is way because when I was with Verizon, if you guys haven't seen that video, Verizon was trying to screw me over on money. Now, that's what all these big internet providers wanting to do. They're wanting to screw over their customers with their internet. If you go over certain data, or if you don't have an unlimited data plan, they're going to jack your bill up. That's honestly what's happened. That's why I left Verizon, because they were jacking up $30 to $50 every month, and it was absolutely redundant. So now that I'm with US Cellular, it's pretty much of like $20 or $15 here. It depends on, and I ain't got to worry about it. But since where I live at, that's a Verizon tower, of course Verizon's going to try to screw US Cellular over, because US Cellular is using their tower. Now, that's where the net neutrality law had took into place, to where that big business didn't screw over the smaller business and so forth. That's why you guys haven't, if you guys haven't seen any videos on YouTube stating this, most of the YouTube videos are correct. That's what they were trying to get across. That's what a lot of people didn't understand, what exactly was going on. I knew the law took in place in 2015 by Barack Obama, to make internet affordable for everybody, so that you wouldn't have to pay out the wazoo for fast internet provider speed. Now, that goes against Comcast. It goes against their regulation of high-speed internet. I do know that somebody would be coming after them for some lawsuit over that, because, oh, well, I ain't getting faster broadband because of I had to pay more for it. Because you don't live, if you don't state what you're providing, you will not get customers. Just saying, that's the honest truth. And your customers, along with your fans or whoever, they pretty much agree with what they say, or if they don't, there's a big ruckus. But I will show you guys the emails that I have received, and I do apologize to Fox if, I can't be wrong that Disney did buy you out, because it's all over the internet, it's all over WikiLeaks, it's all over Wall Street Journal, even Google has posted it. So if Google had posted it, why did YouTube send me that email? I don't know. But I will send you those. And yes, I'm not going to live stream on YouTube. As of the end of February, I will not have no internet, because I have to pay bills. My mom just got out of surgery, and right now I'm driving to go do an application. So here's the emails. You guys can check it out. Don't forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.